Hello, how are you? As I understand, you have your translator on now. Okay, good. I'm glad that we are able to communicate. We are so honored to have you here at our center for exploration of extraterrestrial beings. This center is called the Nebula Center, and we have been here for over 40 years now. I have you set up in this room where I'll be conducting a basic medical exam of you and just getting to understand you better. We've actually never had one of your particular species visiting here before, so this will be quite a moment to stay for us here to learn more about your kind, which we've heard about for some time now, but we're so glad that you finally decided to visit Earth. However, we want to make sure that your safety is our priority and your health, and we will need to quarantine you for a few days. You understand that, right? Quarantine. We want to make sure that you're acclimated here and that your well-being is of utmost priority here before you go outside into our biosphere. We just want to make sure you're able to function on a biological level. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but like I said, this is just standard protocol to do the quarantine for your first few days or week here. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. So, like I said, this room is set up for your comfort. But if there's anything you need at any point, just be sure to let one of us know. My name is Fiora. I am a scientist here. And there are many others here working in different fields at this center, wanting to better understand beings from other worlds and how we can coexist together peacefully now that extraterrestrials are roaming the earth publicly and no longer a work of fiction, so to speak. So this is the case file that we have for your species. Like I said, we don't have much information, just information that we've gathered over the years from other extraterrestrial beings, non-human entities who had some knowledge of you. So I'll just be asking you some general questions and just doing some scans of you, and like I said, just a basic medical exam to try to understand what makes you you. Okay, so let me just first briefly look in here at what I have. Okay, so just to go over a few things to confirm. It says that your species is from the planet Xanthalon, or at least that's our earthly way of pronouncing it. Is this accurate? Okay. And it says your species is called, I hope I'm saying this right, Colleges. Okay. And may I hear your native tongue pronounce that in your language? How profound, such distinct caliber there, range of vocality and expression. Okay, thank you. And we have here that you are immortal beings. Essentially, you regenerate and produce new organs once they are no longer suiting you. Though you regenerate them on a cellular backup, so to speak. Is that right? Okay. So, you as you are now, how newly regenerated are you? Okay. So you just shed and regenerated in the recent year. Okay. So you're essentially at your most vital and healthiest levels. Thank you so much. And your physical features, do all beings from Xanthalan have these same features, or is there a broad range of physical characteristics that are distributed across your species? Okay, let's see. So I'll get into that more once I do a more thorough inspection. Okay. Oh yes, so here. What brought you to Earth finally for this visit? Research? Okay. Well, you'll be able to do your scientific research and exploration after the quarantine, once we've made sure that you are fit to go into our atmosphere, okay? Let's see here. And how long do you plan on staying here? Undetermined, depends. Okay. Well, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Of course, we know you. You are a you're here and you don't mean us humans any harm, since you got through the galactic security check and all that. So that's perfect. Oh, we don't want to talk about what happened back then, right? When all the different extraterrestrials, some of them were already here on Earth, and then some were trying to land, with their ships, and we had a few of the bad ones, you could say. But, after that event happened, security measures were taken to make sure that only the nice extraterrestrials could enter here into Earth, right? But like I said, that's just history, so we won't get into that. Okay, let's get on to the exam and inspection. Okay, sip of my coffee. Oh, you're gonna look it up. Okay. Oh, you have something similar? Agave beans. I see. So they have the same effect of an energetic boost. Oh, wow. One sip can keep you up for 60 days straight. Earth time, that is. As I'm sure time works differently on your planet. That's generally what we've come to understand of extraterrestrial beings on the planets you're from. So you exist outside of linear time. We haven't quite mastered that one yet, but I'm sure as a multi-dimensional being that you are, that it is easier to manage that. Okay, let me just get my gloves on. I'm sure a lot of things I'll be doing will seem very outdated, so to speak, to you. Maybe even ancient or never existed where you're from. But like I said, now that you're here on Earth, we're just gonna see how you can synthesize with our ways and adapt, so to speak. Okay. So this measures our heartbeat. Where is your heart located? Because I see you have 1, 2, 3 heads. I've been focusing on the center one because it seems like you have the one large eye, or ocular organ there. Okay, that's preference. Perfect. I want to try to understand, your ways as much as you're trying to understand ours. Although I'm sure you have a lot more information on us based on your technological advances and such. Right, okay. So anyway, yes, your heart. So you have 3 hearts. Makes sense, right? And, okay, so they're located on this. Do you mind? Okay, right here. This would be the most similar to, I guess, our neck. Neck, yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to listen to your heartbeats. Okay, perfect. Hopefully I'll be able to detect them with this device. My basic human tools. Approaching. Right here. Oh. Okay, I definitely hear it. Interesting. It's a pulsation unlike any I've ever heard for a heartbeat. Although now it is similar to another extraterrestrial being that visited us recently. Okay. On this sign here. Wow. How fascinating. So you can pretty much slow down your heart rate very easily using your mind. I see. Let me just make notes of this with my tablet here. I have a device that is going to essentially get a digitalized scan of you that I can. It's able to see your internal organs and such, like an X-ray. X-ray, yes. So it's a brain and body scan. If that's okay with you. Okay, we just like to double check. We know that you have volunteered yourselves to be studied before you enter into our earthly plane, but we just want to make sure that everything is, A-okay with you. You're a new friend, not a prisoner or something. Okay. So, this is the device. Was that a chuckle? Chuckle? Laugh? Laughter? Yes, I know. You haven't seen one of these in 2,000 years. Well, we are light years behind, I suppose. You're willing to share some of your new technology with us? Well, that's very exciting. After your exploration, of course, and study of us, right? Of course, it's good to be cautious in that sense, right? Yeah. So here. Okay. Beep beeps. Yeah, let's do the scan now, okay? Alright. I'm just gonna place now right over your head here, okay? Your head's okay. Good. It's finished. Just gonna analyze that, and I'll be able to read the interpretation in a few moments on the screen here. Alright. Now I'm gonna take a look at your eyes. We're gonna start with your main eye here, okay? I would just like to use this magnifier device I have that will help me to see kind of more of the details and intricacies and intricate aspects of your ocular device. Okay. So much just so its colors seem to be kind of vibrating like at an accelerated rate. Is that in response to the light? Oh wow. Okay. Gorgeous actually. Spread. Wow. Okay. Can you just follow this light here? see you have what looks to be over 100 pupils, at least to be the most similar word I think that I can identify this. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of talking to myself here. Okay. Alright. Fascinating. Just follow that. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright, well, let me just make note of this. You have quite extraordinary ocular features, unlike any that I've seen before. You have very beautiful eyes, yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna take some measurements just of your brain face area here of your 3 heads. Okay. Just to see the range of spatial dimensions and such. So, first the width across 3 and there, okay. Let's see, about 25 inches. Okay. About 21. Now, just across your centralized, okay, about 8 inches. This is the smallest. It's about 3 and a half. And this side here, it's also the same as this perfect balance. And then just the length here of your eyes, so that is okay. Okay. Alright. that's all the measurements really needed. Let me go ahead and take a photograph of you, though. Okay, a few photos. This may look like what we would call a retro camera, but that's just the outside body. The inside has a quantum computer, so this is able to get a extremely high definition of photographs of you that are very accurate in being able to also see color details and textural details and such that we can't see with our human eye, right? Okay. So you're just gonna see like a little bit of a flash, okay? Right. Still chuckling, eh? Okay. So. Should be good. Let me see how your scan, if the scan is finished. Here. 8, 4. Alright, I have the scan here, and I can see all your internal organs. And looks like I see the 3 hearts, but it looks blank for what my computer system's telling me, registering as your lungs. You have lungs capable of breathing our Earth's oxygen, but also you have the ability to breathe underwater, as well as the ability to go without breathing at all for an extended period of time. Okay. I'm assuming that benefits you with exploring different planets or star systems that do not have oxygen present or something similar to oxygen. Okay. I guess your species has evolved over time. Oh, I see, yes. Right, is that what that is? I see, so those are nanite distributors in your genetic makeup. So that's what's helped you to evolve, I see. And of course that you regenerate and give yourself updates with the regeneration of the cellular advancement. Interesting. Okay. You are quite out of this world, you could say. Literally. Sorry. We can be very corny. Corny? Never mind. Wow, incredible. Well, obviously, we'll have to look at that scan more in-depthly a bit later. But for now that I have you here, now that I've seen that scan, see that after just a few more days of quarantine, just to make sure. But you should be able to obviously explore our Earth with no issues. Basically, we just want to make sure that you, in the next few days or so, don't show any kind of symptoms of illness and such. Okay, just before I leave the room and let you rest a bit, I just wanted to take a skin sample and a saliva sample, or whatever it is that you have, and similar to that. Basically just a DNA sample. Okay, perfect. So for the skin sample, I see the texture of your skin seems to have a kind of hardened layer on the outside. Does this essentially shed? Okay. And would it hurt you if I were to kind of scrape off a tiny bit of it then, since it does shed? No. Okay. So it's kind of like our hair, sort of. Okay, I see. Okay, so I just have a little scalpel here. I can put a numbing agent on the area if you'd like. You don't need that, I see. Right, you have your own pain management sensors with the nanite technology, I understand. Of course. Okay. So I'm just gonna scrape off the tiny bit. Alright, should be good. Oh, that already regrew back. I see you weren't kidding. That is superb speed of regeneration. Interesting. Okay. And then I'm just gonna ask you to open wide, and I will get that DNA sample then. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Wow, it's blue. That should be enough. Okay. Phew. I know I was able to see the DNA makeup through our scan, but we just wanted to get the actual, real sample of it so we can test it under the microscopes and such. Okay. I was just taking some more notes of everything that we accomplished today. But I'm sure you would like to get some rest. And maybe take a look out the window, observe our nature here from a distance. Like I said, the quarantine should only be a matter of 3 to 6 more days as we just come in, and we'll just do some regular exam and testing of you just to make sure that you seem healthy enough, and then we'll send you off for that exploration, okay? thank you so much for willingly coming here and allowing us to understand more about your species. We so appreciate it. And like I said, please confide me or one of my colleagues if you need anything at all. Okay, I see you have brought your own food sources with you. That is completely understandable. If you would like to try any of our foods here or drinks, etc., just give us an idea and we'll try to find something suitable to what your species enjoys eating. As far as I understand, it is a certain type of algae that you bring over, right? Life sustenance. Okay. Oh, we have an amazing seaweed smoothie that you might enjoy. Yeah, you just let me know. You can analyze it, of course, before you consume it. Okay. You get some rest now, and I'll check in on you in a few hours, okay?